Mighty warrior Ryan Garcia!
What you want me to do? I've already done it all. I've already said it all. I've done it all, and now I'm just ready to kick ass. I'm going there and just fuck this man.
Oscar has to get for you. Wait, he already did it. You pushed him. He already got him.
Yeah, he already pushed me. So, Ryan. Good.
Mario Barrios smacks and pushes Ryan Garcia. In recent heated face-off press conference, the tension exploded as Mario Barrios physically shoved and smacked Ryan Garcia during a heated face-off at the press conference, just a week before their fight. Security had to step in immediately to separate the two, showing how combustible the atmosphere had become. This wasn't just showmanship. Barrios looked genuinely fired up, sending a clear warning that he's taking this fight personally. Fans erupted online, calling it one of the most intense pre-fight confrontations in recent memory. Ryan didn't hold back, letting everyone know he's fully locked in and ready for war. His words weren't just bravado, they reflected the fire he's built in the gym, the discipline in his training, and the laser focus on his fight plan. Ryan's mental state is unshakable. He's channeling every ounce of frustration from the press conference into motivation. Fans could feel the electricity in his energy, a mix of rage, confidence, and sheer determination. This wasn't just a response, it was a statement. On fight night, he's coming to dominate and settle the score.
Fuck this man up. You don't understand. I'm gonna fuck him up. You don't know what I've been training like. You don't know the vision I have. You do not know I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'll break this whole thing right now. That's how I'm firing. I'm strong.
Mario Barrios talks about sticking to the game plan and using his skills, but let's be real, this comes just days after he shoved and smacked Ryan Garcia at the face-off. While he frames it as focus and youth advantage, many are questioning if this composure will hold in the ring, or if the pre-fight antics hint at a fiery, reckless side. Barrios is clearly confident in his abilities, but his actions have already sparked tension and hype.
To go in there, just be me, work on the game plan we're working on in the gym, and use all my attributes and my skill set and my youth.
Terrence Crawford doesn't hold back here, calling out Mario Barrios for his pre-fight antics. After the heated face-off with Ryan Garcia, Crawford's warning is loud and clear. Enough with the clowning around. In boxing, respect and focus matter, and these distractions could cost Barrios come fight night. It's a stern reminder that while hype sells, letting emotions take over can backfire, especially against a disciplined and dangerous opponent like Garcia. Fans are buzzing. Will Barrios heed the advice, or will the theatrics continue to overshadow the fight itself?
What is it that you told him? Because I know he was trying to get some antics towards you, and it didn't get to you.
No, I just told him about himself. He know what I said, but he got to stop being a clown, Like, everybody not with the clown antics and things like that just because he want to sell a fight. It's cool to sell a fight.
Frank Warren lays it out perfectly, calling out the unnecessary chaos at the face-off. This isn't a street brawl, it's professional boxing, and the only action that matters should happen in the ring. Barrios' shove and slap antics may grab headlines, but they don't earn him a cent and risk crossing the line. Warren's words serve as a warning. Control the hype, respect the sport, and save the real fighting for fight night. The pressure is on both fighters to channel that intensity correctly, or it could backfire when the bell rings.
Well, this is not a gang fight. The only two who'll be fighting are the boxers, and save it for the night. They don't get paid to fight before the fight.
Adam Smith highlights the reality of boxing promotions. These face-off clashes, while not condoned, are part of the spectacle. The Barrios-Garcia confrontation at the press conference adds undeniable heat to the event, drawing attention and stirring fan debates. While neither push nor shove belongs outside the ring, Smith reminds viewers that boxing thrives on hype, and now all eyes are on how both fighters will channel this tension when they finally step between the ropes.
Casual fans, do we condone it? I mean, in boxing terms, should that happen at a head-to-head? Of course not, but these things do happen. This is the fight business, and it's just made it even bigger, and we wait to see what happens.
Ryan Garcia sizes up Mario Barrios with sharp observation and humor, pointing out the added height from his heels, while noting the disparity between his head and body. His words are a mix of respect and strategy, acknowledging Barrios' imposing frame, but highlighting weaknesses to exploit. Garcia's insight into Barrios' physique shows he's studying every detail, staying analytical, and mentally preparing to dominate the fight beyond just physical training.
Mario's a big guy.
Well, no, don't be fooled. They got them boots on, like 3-inch heels. Don't be fooled, bro. I looked at him, I was like, you ain't this tall, brother. I know. He got them heels on. Like his head and frame face is big, but like his body ain't. You ain't making 147 if that head matches that body. That's cute. He do got that Aztec look though. Thick bone. I gotta break that.
Barrios exudes confidence, emphasizing that timing and boxing IQ are his strongest assets. He acknowledges Garcia's explosiveness, but believes his overall skill set gives him the edge. This statement sets the tone for February 21st, framing Barrios as a strategic and mentally prepared competitor. It's clear he's banking on his experience, youth, and technical precision, signaling that he's ready not just to fight, but to control the bout from the opening bell.
Timing always beats speed, and boxing IQ also. And I think going into this fight, I know I'm the better fighter. I know on a boxing level, not saying that Ryan isn't good. You know, he's good at what he does. He's very explosive. But I just know I'm the better fighter. I just know what I'm better at in this fight, and I'm gonna show that on the...
Henry Garcia is crystal clear. Ryan Garcia is in peak condition, mentally and physically, and ready to finish this fight before the final bell. For Mario Barrios, this is a direct challenge. He's facing a fighter whose focus and preparation are dialed to maximum intensity. Barrios can't rely on hype or experience alone. He'll need precision, timing, and adaptability to survive Ryan's offensive onslaught. Every round will test his resilience, strategy, and stamina. If he hesitates or misreads a punch, Garcia's sharpness could end the fight early, making this one of the most high-stakes matchups in recent 147-pound history.
Tell me, do you feel like this fight goes the distance? I doubt that. I agree. Yeah, because I doubt that. I don't think it will. I mean, I see Ryan that the way he is and the way his mind is, and mentality is, and his physique, we're gonna definitely be ready. So I don't see a distance.
Conor Benn's remarks underline Ryan Garcia's unpredictability and dynamism, qualities that put Mario Barrios under constant pressure. Barrios is up against a fighter who can switch tempos, land lightning-fast combinations, and exploit any lapse in focus. While Barrios is experienced and technically sound, he'll have to anticipate Garcia's unorthodox moves, counter with precision, and maintain composure under chaos. This isn't just a test of skill, it's a mental battle. Barrios must remain disciplined, avoid overreaching, and use his size, power, and tactical knowledge to withstand Garcia's explosive attacks, or risk being overwhelmed by sheer speed and unpredictability.
Garcia is great for boxing. I think he's a liability. I think he's a loose cannon. I think he's unpredictable. Could say unprofessional. But ultimately, he's sheer entertainment. Gifted, he's got great hand speed, he's athletic, he's young, so he's good for the sport.
Joe Rogan breaks down one of Garcia's deadliest weapons, his left hook. Mario Barrios must prepare for this strike, which combines speed, reach, and power in a way few opponents can anticipate. Barrios' defense, timing, and footwork will be crucial to neutralize Garcia's whipping left hook, especially in close exchanges. A single misstep could result in a clean, fight-changing shot. This emphasizes Barrios' challenge. He's not just facing punches, but a combination of athleticism, instinct, and tactical execution. The fight will test his ability to read and adapt under extreme pressure. making Garcia a dangerous puzzle to solve.
Hook, that left hook is preposterous.
He's got the reach on him too.
That left hook is so fast. Yeah. Like, he catches guys in exchanges, you don't even see it land.
Yeah.
You know, I know he has a right hand, he uses it, but his left hook is just so, that style that he uses, using that reach and just whipping that left hook, it's
boom,
very unusual.
And his speed is way above natural.
Tim Bradley predicts a potential knockout scenario, highlighting that both fighters are capable of ending the fight at any moment. For Mario Barrios, this is a warning. He must respect Ryan Garcia's speed and accuracy, especially during exchanges where Garcia thrives. Barrios cannot be passive or overcommit, because one opening could lead to an early finish. His preparation must focus on defensive positioning, counterpunching, and using his own timing and reach to offset Garcia's explosiveness. Every entry and exit from exchanges carries high risk, meaning Barrios' mental sharpness, composure, and tactical execution will be decisive in whether he survives or surprises the world.
I don't think this fight's going to go to distance. I think there's going to be a knockout in this fight. It's either going to be either Ryan Garcia catching him as he's coming in, or vice versa. You know, you're going to have Barrios catching Ryan Garcia as he comes in, or even if he exits, you know, with a right hand or something like that, man.
Showbiz the Adult highlights Ryan Garcia's laser focus and peak physical condition, but Mario Barrios' reaction tells another story. By calling Garcia a clown, Barrios makes it clear he's not intimidated. He's treating this as personal. This mind game adds spice to the pre-fight tension, showing Barrios is ready to step into the ring with full intensity. His stoic demeanor masks a calculated strategy. He knows he must combine skill, timing, and composure to withstand Garcia's explosive speed and unorthodox style. A week out from the fight, this showdown isn't just physical, it's mental warfare. Barrios' ability to channel this anger without losing focus could define whether he capitalizes on openings or succumbs to Garcia's relentless pressure. The stage is set for a volatile, high-stakes clash.
Don't have all that experience. And remember, keep in mind, we have a good pedigree behind us, you know. So we've had so many fights, you know, ahead of most boxers, you know. But, you know, again, you have to be complete, you know, and no matter what, you have to be complete. And I see Ryan very complete for this one going in.
Tell me what intrigues you the most about this matchup?
Because it's beautiful. It's a world title. It's something that it's not going to be like a cold.
The Wade Concepts observations underline the threat Ryan Garcia poses when fully locked in. Mario Barrios now faces an opponent who is mentally and physically primed, bringing the same destructive potential that leveled fighters like Oscar Duarte. Barrios must anticipate Garcia's calculated aggression and explosive combinations, while leveraging his own size, power, and experience. He can't rely on past performances. This is a fighter operating at peak intensity, aware of weaknesses and ready to exploit them. Barrios' challenge is to stay disciplined, avoid overcommitting, and neutralize Garcia's speed advantage. Every exchange will test his defensive skills, ring IQ, and resilience. One lapse could result in an early stoppage, meaning Barrios must execute his game plan flawlessly while remaining mentally unshaken in the pressure cooker environment Garcia is creating.
I fear the old Ryan is back. And what do I mean by that? The Ryan that was about to fight Devin Haney, the Ryan that was a destroyer before then, a Ryan that knocked out Oscar Duarte. I might be glazing here, right? And I'm not even trying to say that the Ryan that was in the build-up for the Devin Haney fight and all the crazy shit he was doing is the guy I want to see. I want to see a mentally well-adjusted, locked in, to fighting Ryan Garcia.
Jeff Mayweather points out the even nature of this matchup. But the real difference comes down to which Ryan Garcia shows up. Mario Barrios has to deal with a fighter who is not only fast and powerful, but also highly unpredictable. Barrios' preparation will be tested on multiple levels: timing, defensive adjustments, and the ability to read combinations in real time. He can't just rely on size or experience. Every movement from Garcia carries risk. Barrios' success will hinge on maintaining composure under fire, exploiting any openings, and capitalizing on his own power and reach. Mentally, he has to remain unflappable, using the psychological edge of staying calm, while Garcia pushes forward. On fight night, Barrios' capacity to balance aggression and defense may decide whether he survives the early storm or becomes the first victim of Garcia's relentless assault.
Both guys can punch. I think Ryan's a little faster and might punch a little harder. I'm not sure, but so that makes it a pretty much an even fight. But like I said, Ryan Garcia, which Ryan is going to show up?
Joe Rogan's breakdown of Ryan Garcia's left hook demonstrates why Mario Barrios must remain constantly alert. This isn't just a punch, it's a weapon that combines speed, timing, and angles in a way few can anticipate. Barrios' defensive skills will be crucial. One misread exchange could result in a devastating impact. To survive and compete, he must use his footwork, counterpunching, and ring awareness to avoid Garcia's whipping left hook. Mentally, Barrios needs unwavering focus because any hesitation could be costly. Preparing for this strike means analyzing patterns, studying distance, and anticipating Garcia's rhythm, while still imposing his own power and pace. This fight will test Barrios' technical proficiency and adaptability, pushing him to balance aggression with caution against one of boxing's fastest, most precise offensive weapons in the lightweight division.
It's one thing that's so, like, Ryan Garcia has this nasty left hook. It's the
This kid is super fast.
Yeah, it's a crazy left hook. It's so goddamn good. It's so much better than most people's that everybody who fights him doesn't understand what he can do until he does it to you. Just whips.
Fast, powerful. Both.
Fast, powerful, distance management, angles that it comes from. It comes up, it comes around. It just hits you faster than you know it's supposed to get there.
Showbiz the Adult highlights Garcia's hunger and intense focus, but for Mario Barrios, this is an opportunity to assert dominance. Barrios' stoic approach, paired with his public labeling of Garcia as a clown, signals that he's not intimidated and is ready to answer every provocation. Barrios must harness this tension to gain a psychological advantage, using composure and precision to counter Garcia's speed and unpredictability. The fight is more than a physical battle, it's a mental chess match. Barrios will need to read Garcia's intentions, time his counters, and exploit openings while avoiding unnecessary risks. Every interaction, from exchanges in the ring to pre-fight mind games, could influence the outcome. If Barrios can stay disciplined under pressure, he may turn Garcia's intensity against him and claim the upper hand when it matters most.
I personally think that Ryan Garcia is just trying to find any motivation to be even more hungry for this fight. His mentality is totally different for this fight, and he's in great shape. I've been worried, to be honest. I've been worried with all of the live streams and all of the kick lives and all the shit. So I've been worried about that. But he just seems just hungry, right? But Mario Barrios was stoic, as always, and he was very serious, calling Ryan Garcia.
The Wade concept emphasizes that Ryan Garcia's left hook has historically been his kryptonite, but Mario Barrios now faces a fighter who can capitalize on openings and force mistakes. Barrios must approach this fight strategically, balancing aggression with caution. He can't allow Garcia to dictate the pace or overcommit in risky exchanges, or he risks being caught by Garcia's speed and precision. Barrios' own power and timing will be crucial. He must exploit any defensive lapses while maintaining ring control. Mentally, he has to stay calm, patient, and adaptable, prepared to respond to unexpected combinations. Barrios' preparation in the gym, his ability to read patterns, and his resilience will ultimately decide if he survives the first rounds and positions himself to challenge Garcia's dominance. This is a high-stakes tactical war inside the ring.
And the way Ryan punches, and by the way, the way Barrios punches, Barrios got some power on him too. Don't get it mistaken. And we know Ryan, that left hook has been his kryptonite. He can get clipped, he can get dropped. Part of the reason we like the way he fights because he's in there to gunsling a little bit, but he can't come out hesitant like he did versus Rolly and just get steamrolled because Barrios is looking to prove a lot too. You know what I'm saying? Barrios is coming off 2 split draws, or 1 majority draw and a split draw. to somehow keep his...
Tim Bradley's insights remind us that Mario Barrios brings immense experience to this fight, having faced top-tier opponents like Tank Davis and Thurman. Barrios' knowledge of high-level competition provides him with a mental edge, allowing him to anticipate tactics, exploit openings, and withstand pressure. This experience is crucial against Ryan Garcia, who relies on speed, explosiveness, and unorthodox patterns. Barrios must leverage his ring IQ, timing, and composure to offset Garcia's advantages. Physically, he needs to maintain stamina, control distance, and use his power effectively. Mentally, the fight is a test of resilience and focus. Barrios must not be rattled by Garcia's intensity. A single lapse could be decisive, but if Barrios imposes his game plan and capitalizes on experience, he has a real chance to challenge and potentially shock Garcia in a high-stakes encounter.